and welcome back. West Texas here now with that full forecast. Starting you off with this radar, not because there's anything on it right now, but we did have a couple thunderstorms move their way through the area. There was one here that started in Concho and Reynolds County and moved over into Coleman, so they had some storms, but that one just stayed a strong thunderstorm. We saw some severe thunderstorms get up here into Shackleford and up into Throckmorton counties. There were 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that went up for winds up to 60 miles per hour, and we did see hail up to 1.75 inches. That's greater than ping pong ball size. But we're done with that for now. We just have some light rains that are starting to move their way out of the area. But right now we're seeing some pretty comfortable conditions. Temperatures in the 80s and 90s. We're cooling off a lot more than we saw over these past couple of days. You see 89 degrees here in San Angelo, a bit warmer in the Big Country, 93 degrees up here in Abilene. But I'm seeing as low as about 87, 86 here in Roby, 87 in Snyder, Sweetwater, and Albany. But as we continue into tonight, it is going to be another somewhat slightly above average day, especially if you're down here in the Concho Valley. If you're in the Big Country, you're going to be right around average, if not a little bit under. I'm seeing 62 here in Snyder, but right on the money, 64 in Big Spring, Garden City, and Midland. But here in San Angelo, we're going to be around 71 degrees, 69 up here in Abilene. So a very comfortable night nonetheless. Now, over these next couple of days, we're going to see temperatures stay hot on Saturday, but we do have that cold front that's going to come through. We'll mainly see its effect as we get into Saturday night. You see that low dropping all the way down to 58. That's way lower than tonight or even this entire week that we've seen. We get into Sunday, we'll be down into the upper 70s. I mean, how amazing is that after these triple digits? I simply cannot wait. And then as we start out the beginning of next week, we'll stabilize with some temperatures in the 80s, but we do have that chance for showers and thunderstorms. Monday in particular is actually showing to be our greatest chance as the low pressure system swings its way through. Monday again could be our main effect for it. We could see some showers as early as Sunday night, but then we will continue and it'll slowly decrease getting into Tuesday and Wednesday. But first, here is your weather pattern. We're starting off with this cold front that's slowly starting to encroach us here on this Friday night, but we have this dry line here that's starting to move its way back west after it's already created some storms tonight. But as we get into tomorrow morning, this cold front will start to make its move mainly with this right side, or really your left side here, getting over towards New Mexico, and then the rest of the front will slowly push its way through, but it'll stall a little while as we get into the highest points of the day. That peak heat is going to be so strong that it'll push back on that front. So that's why we're going to see some much warmer temperatures down here in the Concho Valley than we'll see up in Abilene in the Big Country. The Big Country could be up in the 70s, while parts of the Concho Valley could still be in the mid to upper 90s, maybe even close to the hundreds. But as we continue into Sunday, that front is going to fully move out and push through. We could also see some showers as this front passes overnight in this southwestern corner from about Brady, Mason, even a bit of Kimball County, but don't expect much from that either. But again, we have these rains coming in next weekend, ranging from about late Sunday night to early on Wednesday morning, but there's not too much we can tell you just because models aren't really agreeing quite yet. But again, we are going to cool down and stabilize in the 80s. As we get into Sunday through Wednesday, it'll be scattered rain chances, but our strongest days will be Monday and Tuesday for those showers and thunderstorms. We also don't have a Storm Prediction Center outlook yet just because it's one day too far out, but I'll be able to give you some more detailed info over the weekend. Rain coverage, it's looking like so far everyone has the opportunity to at least see a couple showers. I have seen on models that there has been a good couple of strong thunderstorms to go in both the Big Country and the Concho Valley, so that's something that will also become more definitive. Now, rain totals right now are looking over an inch, but the confidence in that is not very high just because there is so much variance. So wrapping up with your 7-day forecast, we've just got one more hot day, but at least under 100 degrees, and then we'll cool off as we start out next week, starting with the 70s on Sunday and stabilizing with the 80s on Monday. We'll heat up a bit again on Tuesday because we may see another cold front to cool us down on Wednesday.